everybody, welcome to Healthy West Chicago Grilling. Today we're going to be grilling vegetable paninis on the grill. So I'm going to show you here a little bit on how to grill vegetables on here and how to grill some corn today. Okay, so of course, first of all, we want to start off with a clean grill. So I use this handy little scrubber here to clean it, which this grills, I've already done that, I've already cleaned it, and it's a good idea to clean your grill when it's a little warm still. You just want to let it cool down, don't let it be too hot, but just a little bit warm, and it's just easier to take everything off, all that food and particles that stayed on your grill. It's just easier for it to come off while it's warm. Okay, so I've already done that, and I've already preheated my grill also. Okay, so you want to preheat it and just let it preheat for a little bit. Okay, so like I said, today we're doing grilled vegetable panini, and we're going to use different vegetables today. You can use vegetables that you like. This one is going to have 3 different types of bell peppers. I have the yellow bell peppers, I have the red bell peppers, and I have some green bell peppers. And I'm also going to use a red onion. And the recipe that you have at home does call for a zucchini, but today I'm going to use a yellow squash. Okay. So I did also purchase, you can purchase a basket, vegetable basket. What I did was I went to purchase these they're called disposable grill toppers, and they're great because they don't have the big holes like the grates here. That way you don't have to worry about any vegetables pieces falling into your grill, into the bottom. Okay? So these are very inexpensive. I got these like for maybe $4 or $5. You can get these. It comes in 3. It says disposable, but you can use it more than once. So what I did with this one is I kind of bend it a little bit just so keep the vegetables inside this basket here. Okay, so I'm going to use this for my vegetables today. Okay. So for this recipe, besides the vegetables, you're going to need some olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and you're going to use, I'm using a baguette today, so this type of bread here I'm going to use for my sandwich. Also some cheese, and you're going to make an Italian herb oil. Okay, so with the Italian herb oil, I'm going to use parsley, oregano, onion powder, garlic powder, and some pepper flakes, and a little bit of salt, and also some oil, some olive oil. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is I do want to put my corn in there. The corn will take a little bit longer. Okay. So this will take maybe about 15 to 20 minutes on your grill, on a little bit of medium high, not too high, just like a little medium here. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave the husks on for this one. You can take them off and wrap it in foil. You might, if you do that with the foil and you like that charred flavor, then you can just put maybe some little oil on there and some salt and pepper on there, and then wrap it in a foil. Okay. With this one, just like it is, just like that. Sometimes it does require soaking first, but that's only if you see that the husk here aren't, like if they're really dry and you want to rehydrate the husks, then you can soak it in warm water for about 10 minutes. Okay, these weren't dry, so I'm just going to place these inside just like this. So I have 2 of them today. I'm going to put right in there. Okay. So like I said, this would be on there for about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to actually put my timer for 15 minutes, and then we'll occasionally, I'm just going to open it up, and I'm going to close it. I'm just going to open it occasionally, and I'm just going to be turning them. Okay? So my timer's on for 15 minutes. Okay. So while your corn is grilling, then we're going to prepare the vegetables. Okay. So you want to do, toss the onions, zucchini, and bell peppers in olive oil. So you want to coat them in olive oil and season with salt and pepper. Okay. But first I'm going to cut them. So you don't want them too small or not too, not too small, not too big. So we're gonna, I'm gonna quarter them. Just enough so like this, and it would go into your sandwich. And I'm just gonna put that in there. Continue to quarter these. Let's throw them all in there. So depending on the vegetable that you're grilling, it all really depends on how long it's going to be on the grill for. There are vegetables that you might want to par cook them before. So you'll just kind of like cook them, inside just a little bit, and finish cooking out here, just to get that taste of the grill. So some of those might be like the harder, the more crunchier, denser vegetables, like our carrots or potatoes, and maybe a butternut squash might be a little bit more crunchy. That might require par cooking before. And then you have your tender vegetables like the asparagus, broccoli, mushrooms. Those might just require about 5 minutes on the grill, so you don't need too much time on there. I'm just gonna cut this up here. So you want these pretty much big, but I don't want them too small. Okay. Oh yeah, I did, remember, so before, like when you want to clean the grill, another good idea to do that is you could do with an onion, just cut half of an onion up. So what it does is the onion has a natural acidity, and they have the fluids to loosen any of the dirt or any of the stuck food and grease that's on there. So all the natural juices, they have antibacterial properties, and it also sanitizes your grill. So like for example, if you're making some chicken, this would be a good idea to rub that on there. I didn't need to do it for this because it has the husks on there, has the it's like covered, so I'm really not putting anything directly on there. But like I say, if you do the chicken, you can do that, and just all you have to do is just with your fork, just poke it in like that, and just go like this. And just wipe that out, just like that. Okay. Okay. Now for my squash here. Okay, just like that. Just toss it all in there, and then I'm gonna add some extra virgin olive oil. And I'm gonna do about 1 tablespoon. mix that up. Separate my onions here. Okay, and a little bit of salt and pepper on there. Mix that up a little bit more. And depending on how much vegetables you have, you might need to add a little bit more olive oil. Just kind of make sure that it's all covered with it. I'm just going to add a little bit more, maybe just another half a tablespoon. And then I'm just going to throw it on my grill topper here. These over to the back. That's right here. Okay, so you just want to spread them out. So they can cook evenly. And of course I'm continuing to turn my corn. As you can see, it's getting a little bit charred here. And I'm just going to close it again. So these vegetables might take maybe about 10 minutes. Okay. See, so we have 7 minutes on there for the corn. So that's 15 minutes that the corn would be on there. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to mix my. Let's see. I'm going to mix the oil, the Italian herb oil for my sandwich. You're gonna put that on your sandwich. Okay. So I'm gonna do it in here. Less dishes to wash. But just got the oil in there anyway, so that's good. All right. So I'm going to measure out half a teaspoon of dried parsley. And half a teaspoon of dried oregano. And 1/8 teaspoon of onion powder and garlic powder. So here I have my onion. And my garlic is here. And you mix that with so I'm gonna leave the pepper flakes out just because I don't want this one to be spicy, but you could add your pinch of pepper flakes in here. And then you add a little bit of salt, okay? And 2 teaspoons of the olive oil. And then you mix that very well. I'm gonna mix it with a fork here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but mixing this whole thing with the oil. Pretty much it would look like this. Close up, you can get close up here. Okay. And I'm just gonna mix it a little bit more with the brush here. Make sure it gets all the oils with the herbs nice and mixed. Okay. All right. So again, corn is coming along very well. And our vegetables look good. Just toss the vegetables a little bit, just turn them around. Okay. All right, just like that. If you guys see the fan over here, the reason why I have the oscillating fan here is to keep all the flies away, because we are outdoors. Beautiful day out today. Who wants flies to ruin their grill out, right? Their cookouts. Okay. Okay, our corn is coming along very well here. Close this right here. Alright, we have on our timer about 3 minutes left for our corn. That should be just about right. Okay, meanwhile we're waiting for that to finish up. I'm going to take my baguettes here. I'm going to brush the inside with the Italian herb oil that we made. Spoon. Just brush the insides with it. I'm going to make 2. That's going to give it really good flavor. Get all that out of there. Get the oils on there. Okay. Okay. We have 1 minute on the clock. Let's check our corn. Oh, look at that. Wow. As you can see how charred this corn is here. The other one might need a little bit more time. Just keep turning that around. Continue to turn my vegetables. They're coming along very good. Good. I'm gonna poke them a little bit. They seem very tender. I'm gonna turn this around. Set this to the side. Let that cool down a little bit. Okay, so you want to kind of move it around. You see that one side is getting more cooked faster than the other sides. Just kind of move it around like that. Okay, I'm going to make this corn in there, but it seems like this corn is just about done. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Just let it cool for a little bit. Okay, just like that. All right. So as soon as this is cooled down a little bit, you can take the husk out and see if it's done. See, that's my timer going off. All right, so remember that the corn was on there for 15 minutes on high. All right, being very careful. Pull that back a little bit here. Like that. There we go. So as you can see the nice bright yellow kernels on here. Now if you squeeze one of them, just like that, nice and juicy and tender, that means it's ready. Okay, so you just want to remove the husks completely out of this. And you can serve your corn with pretty much, you know, what you want, just add a little butter on there. I like to add on my corn, I like to serve it with a little bit of butter, a little bit of chili powder, some Parmesan cheese on here. It's great with that. Okay, I'm going to place it there. Okay. And I believe the other one is ready. Okay. And then I think my vegetables are done. Yes, they're nice and tender. Okay. They are done. You can see they have the grill on here. You could tell they were on the grill. Here's this one. It's good. Onions. Really good. Okay. So my vegetables are done. I'm going to move them to the side, which the heat is not on that side. Okay. And I'm going to prepare my paninis. So you're going to put the paninis back on the grill. Okay. So I'm going to add some vegetables on there. Okay. This one. Yeah, squash in there. Some onions. Squash in here. There we go. Okay. Then you can top it with either mozzarella cheese or cheddar cheese. I'm going to top mine off with, so because I'm outside, I did bring my cheese with a little ice pack here, because you always want to keep anything that should be refrigerated, keep it cold. You can have a little ice chest where you have all your refrigerated items also. And here I'm going to use the pepper cheese, ghost pepper cheese. I just like the spice on here. Apart. So I'm going to add a slice on here. And a slice on there. I'm going to put the top on and put it back on the grill. Like that. Now, I'm going to take a grill presser, yep, like this. If you don't have a grill presser, you can just use a spatula to press the bread down, kind of flatten it. Use this, just flatten it down. Got both of them on here for maybe about 2 minutes on each side. So while that's getting flattened down, let's open the other one, the other corn. Let's check this one out. This one is white corn. It's not as bright as the other one. I'm pretty sure it's still good. See? Yep, it's tender, it's juicy. It's just a different color, but it's good. So I'm going to turn my bread around. Panini. Use a spatula here. Fall apart. Go. Be careful here. Turn yourself. Okay. And then press it again. So pretty much until the cheese melts. You're going to be doing this, pressing it till the cheese melts. Yeah. Okay. So another couple minutes. Paninis are pretty flat, so I'm all the pressure in here, flatten it up. Here we go. There, that's a flat one. Almost split off. There we go. There we go. Got 2 paninis here. Okay. Alright, put that to the side. And of course, when you're done, this is gas grill side. Do you want to turn the gas off? What's that? Okay. And like I said, you want to just, while it's still warm, you can take your brush and kind of just brush, make sure you get all that food particles that stayed on there. Just get it all off. It's much easier because once it cools down and there's a lot of food particles on here, then it just makes it harder to clean. Okay, so there you go. There we have it. Some grilled vegetable paninis. Okay, thank you.